Vercel just got hacked. I'm moving all my project out of Vercel to Dokploy, and in this video I'm going to show you step by step how you can install Dokploy on a VPS machine. Vercel is saying that some of its customers' data has been stolen and it's already selling on the internet. The hackers had accessed some of the customers' data before the company discovered its recent data breach, suggesting that this accident may have a broader security implications than initially known. Alright, in this video we are going to install Dokploy to our VPS machine. Go to hostinger.com, go to services, VPS hosting, and get yourself a hosting plan. I'm going with this plan KVM2. Choose the plan and basically just fill up your information. You can use a discount code Hostinger10 to get a 10% discount. You can select your server location, and I'm going to use Ubuntu. Make sure you select this LTS version of Ubuntu, confirm, and just continue to payment. Now I have already set up my VPS with Hostinger. Just go ahead and copy this root access, open a terminal and paste it. It's gonna ask you for your password, and here we are logged in as a root user. Let's clear this. Now the next thing that we're going to do is to install Dokploy. Go to dokploy.com and just copy this command and let's paste it. And while you are waiting, please subscribe, like this video. This motivates me to create more content like this. Our Dokploy is installed. Let's go to this address over here, just copy and paste this in your browser. As you can see, we have set up the Dokploy. One thing to mention is that we have not set up HTTPS encryption. So as you can see, our connection is not secure. And right now, if you create your credentials and username and password, they will be passed as plain text. So there are two options here. One is to connect a domain, and the second one is to create a Tailscale network. I have another video that will explain and teach you how to set up the Tailscale. I'm not going through the process right now, but let's set up our domain. So basically we are going to copy this address. I have already purchased a domain, and you just need to add a record. Add this record. Let's create our account now in Dokploy. Also make sure that you change your password after you create the account, because right now our connection is not secure because we haven't set up our Tailscale. Let's register. Now the next thing that we are going to do is go to the web server. We are going to set up our domain, our email, and let's enable HTTPS encryption and select this certificate provider. Let's encrypt. Then just go ahead and save. Now if we go back to our domain, as you can see, our connection right now is secure. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to change my password. So here is our old password, and let's click save, and we have updated our password. Now let's head up to projects. Let's create a new project. Let's call this Level Solutions. Create. So we are going to deploy our first project using GitHub. I'm going to create an application. Let's connect our GitHub. Go to settings, select GitHub. Let's type in our organization. Create a GitHub application. Now we are going to fill up your password, and let's call this Dokploy, and let's create our application. Now let's finish up our GitHub connection. Click on this icon over here and let's give it access. We are all set up right now. Let's go back to projects, and as you can see, here is my application, and here we can see all our projects from GitHub. Now I'm going to deploy one of my projects. Okay, I'll leave this as it is. Now previously I have deployed all my application with Vercel, so I guess I need to change the build type over here, so it uses this Nix pack. So I didn't realize that Dokploy, they have an MCP, which I'm going to install globally on my cloud, so I can connect and deploy my projects to Dokploy. So basically I'm going to open Claude and tell him to install this MCP globally. I'm giving Claude Code my URL. So I need to go to my profile and create a new API key. Let's call this Claude Code. Never select organization. and just generate our API. Going to copy this and just paste it. Okay, so our Dokploy is connected. We can restart our Claude Code so the changes take effect. So I'm going to open Claude Code in my project. Let's tell him that we are moving out from Vercel and using Dokploy. I'm gonna say that I'm moving out from Vercel and I'm going to use Dokploy Nix packs and just hit enter. So here our Claude Code project needs to create these Nix packs. Alright, so Claude Code just created my file that I need to deploy my application to Dokploy. So I'll go back and try to redeploy my application. Let's go and deploy this. Now I'm getting some errors here. Let's check this out. So I'm going to paste this here. So Claude Code can debug what's happening with our deploy. Okay, so Claude Code has created our new file. As you can see, I have these Nix packs. Let's go back to our project and just deploy. Okay, so Dokploy successfully deployed our project. I had to change the files as I mentioned because I was using Vercel and right now it needs to change those Nix files. Okay, let's add a new domain. We are going to call this up vps.com. We are going to use HTTPS and the certificate provider. Let's encrypt. Let's create. Now the last thing that we need to do is to add another record, a record pointing to the same IP. Confirm. And we have a valid DNS, so now we can access our application. One thing that I forgot to show you is how to set up your environment keys. Go to your project, open environment, click on this icon and just paste your keys over here. If you're using Recent, Supabase or any other tool, you need to set up your keys. After that, just click Save and make sure that you redeploy your application in order for Dokploy to pick up the changes. And the last thing that I want to show you is how to set up your notifications. Just go to the left side under notifications. I already have set up my email, but you can add new notification. You can choose different providers, Telegram, Discord, even email. You can set up your credentials and every time you get an app deployed or some kind of error or a backup, the system will send you notifications. As you can see, my application is already running, everything is set up and everything is migrated from Vercel. So this is for today's video. I just walk you through how to migrate from Vercel to Dokploy. I had some issues because I was using Vercel before. I needed to change some packs, but Claude Code helped me rebuild my project. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Make sure to check our AI Academy. I only work with a small group of people, so I can teach you and show you what I'm building for my business and help you implement this for your clients as well. Stay tuned. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.